So whilst that's just doing its thing, because I want to do a few things at the same time. With this one here, we use the metallics. Let's use the pink on this one here. Just check this works. Yeah, it does. So what you can now do is you can just colour over the top. This is what I did with the gold. So if you want to, maybe you're making invites and you want to bring in some of the colour so it all matches. I think this is a nice way to add a bit of colour. So I'm just letting the nib just touch, you know, the tops there of the wording. You can go back over again. So that's a nice way to, like I said, have everything matching, and obviously it really does make the wording stand out even more then. Again, if I just bring that up while it's drying, you can see how sweet that looks. I just think it's lovely. Pop that on the back of your envelope, or like I said, on the front of a card. I think it's a nice alternative to a stamped image or a die cut sentiment. You can have a wax seal sentiment on the front of your card. So if you're thinking, I don't think I'm going to use them on my envelopes, try it this way as an embellishment instead. So let's use these fibres, and let's use silver. Yeah, this might look quite good for Christmas. It could be a Christmas look. Sorry for the rustling. I guess you could use other fibres. It don't have to be these. So I'm just trying to give you just ideas and just spark some, you know, get the creative juices flowing. You might think, oh, actually, I've got this that I could use. But I'm just going to try and do something like that. Right, see what sentiment I'm going to do for this one. Happy birthday, but Merry Christmas would look fab. And let's see how this looks. So I'm just going to hold that down that side, and I can pull that side down. Let's see if this works. And the idea is it's going to kind of like bleed through. Take that away. Let's see. This is nice. I just get to experiment live. We'll see what it does. Okay, so that again should be pretty quick. There we go. Oh, I like it. It's very over the top, but it could be good for Easter. I'm kind of getting like an Easter kind of nest basket kind of thing, but it is in there. I need to catch the light. Let's move it that way. Hopefully you can see it. Don't know where I thought I was going with that, but like I said, if you want to be a bit extra with your Christmas cards, then I think that could be quite cool. I'd almost be tempted to put that on the front. Stick the back, but have that as the front, I think. Okay, so we're going to pour this down. Again, you want to make sure you got your seal, everything ready to go. I'm just going to blow that out for the minute. And then I've got, oh, don't tell me I've picked up one that I've not taken the top off. There we go. So I'm just going to now just tap, 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 tap. Tap some glitter in there. Let's use Happy Mail again. Now I'm just going to slowly push that down. And that way you're going to eliminate the bubbles. But if you get some and you act quick with your pokey tool, poke, 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 you can get rid of them. That's if you're quick, because then the wax is still moving and kind of melting. Again, pretty quick. Yeah, there we go. So that is by adding the glitter on the surface, but you can mix the glitter in, and I'll show that in another one in a moment. Let's get rid of some of these little fibres here. Again, just going to pop that off, bring that up there, and you can see you've got that very cute sparkly little wax seal. Oh, I'm glad you're finding it relaxing, Roseanne. Isn't that cute? And you can see the other example using the thicker glitter, which was this one here. So you can see the difference. So that's with thick the glitter bits. So if you've got thick glitter, that's the kind of effect it will give you. But with very fine, more dusty glitter, you can see how it looks there as well. But you can mix it and encapsulate it, but then you get a different look again. It's quite subtle. Your screen keeps flashing green. What, from the glitter? Yes, you can use anything. I said that earlier, Roseanne. If anything that the wax can grab to, then you can use it with the wax. There's just so much you can do. I'm just showing you some real basic things that hopefully you know will then just inspire you to look at other bits. If you've got tiny little beads, sea beads, drop a few sea beads in. You don't always have to use the wax seal. You can just pour so you've got a nice shape and sprinkle some bits on it, put some dried flowers on it, wait for it to cool, peel it off and then attach it where you want to use it. So you can do so much with it. Let's do a swirly one with this one. So we'll add some of the, we'll add a bit of that gold. See, that's a starter there, starter bead. And then let's do, there we go. Kind of two-ish gold and the silver that's already left in the spoon with an extra one. We'll let that melt down. And what you can do as well is you can mix it, but sometimes it's nice to just leave it, and then when you pour it, by moving the spoon, you can create some nice patterns as well. Right, let's just see what I want to do with. I might add a little bit of white to that one, because I think that turquoise with a little white will give you a nice swirl. So we'll try that as well. So we'll do these two that we're mixing the beads. So let's do, I think that's going to be enough. We'll just do that. Okay, let's see what we do these. Then I'm going to do gilding flakes afterwards. We'll clean the spoons and I'll do gilding flakes. And then I want to show you using the twine on an envelope. And I think those are the main ones that I wanted to show today. But this is already in a video ready to go up. So don't worry, you don't need to remember all this now. You'll have it all in the video. Use something with a glue gun in place of wax. Get clear. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'm all caught up there. Mica powder, yeah, you can use mica. You could probably use any I'm wondering, these CraftStash ones here. Maybe we'll try one because it's water based. Don't use anything that's alcohol based. Not with heat anyway. Let me grab, here we go. I wonder if a couple of drops of this, because it's water based, will would look good with the white. So maybe we'll try that as well. There we go. That's one other thing we can try. Okay. So can you see already that lovely, I'll bring that one down. This one's in shot. Look at that wonderful just mix you've got there. You see that when it's moving? Really, really nice. Okay, so that's ready to go, I think. I don't want to move it anymore. So now when I pour this out, I'm just going to let my spoon create the pattern. If I just bring that up, can you see now how nice that is? You could just leave it as it is, and then you can you know, go from there. Let's do big thanks. High pure one, high pure other one isn't lit. I don't know what you're telling me, Karen. Did you blow out the other? Oh, the other burner. Yes, I did. Okay, let's pick that one up. So you can see I'm just picking that up. It's not hot. It's just warm. There we go. Right. So we do big thanks. It might have just started to set a bit too much yet. Oh, actually, that's an idea. Oh, look. Just tried something new. So that is set, but it's still soft enough. Oh, look. Oh, because I kind of pulled it off again. If I kept that down, but can you see what a different look we've got there? What I'm going to do with this is take this off. It's still curing, and remelt it, because that was another thing I wanted to show you. So I can rip that apart, but we'll remelt this, and I'm going to try that again. I quite like that. What did I say I was doing? Oh, we're just doing swirls, aren't we? So I can see I've got two bubbles there. So let's just pop that one and that one without ruining the the design. Okay, so we'll do this one first. So again, I'm going to let the spoon choose the pattern. Couple of little dots. And again, the slower down you go, the less likely you're going to have any air bubbles. There we go. Okay, so again, it's pretty instant. Oh, I like that. That's nice. It gives it a nice kind of, I don't know, it's got a nice beachy, summery kind of look to it with the swirl running through there. And again, add then your, let's put the gold metallic on it just to see how that looks. So if you ever do it and you think, oh, you can't, I want the font to be a little bit more, you know, easy to understand or read, then use your pens. There we go. You can see that now. Hopefully the focus is on this and it's not. There we go. So I'm just trying to give you as many, you know, ways and show you as many ways and techniques and stuff to use all this. So we'll go back to this one again. So let's see what we can kind of pour with this. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that a little bit because I did kind of like having it so that you stamp it more on the top. So let's just let that cool a little bit, but not too much. I just need to remember when I push down, what was it, the big thanks, wasn't it? We used that one. I think it'll look quite good. Okay, let's try that. It's probably still a bit wet because it's all come out again, but that's fine. It's showing you just different ways to do it. So we're going to use thread and the envelope next. So I'm just going to, in fact, I am going to save that because although it's mixed, if you're adding like 4, you know, gold beads, this will dilute, the silver that's in that would dilute in with the gold, so you're not really going to contaminate. So I would definitely still keep it. Try this one. Oh, see, it's quite thick, but it's still come out nice. But if any, it's more the swirls in it. I love the gold mixed in there, and that was remelted, and it still looks really nice. It looks like a coin. Isn't that lovely? You could add glitter into it as well. You could punch that as well. Let's try that because it's so thick. Just got my little crocodile here. Yeah, so it punches. You could put a little keyring charm on that or just pop some string through there. You see that? Okay, so let's pour this one. So I'm pouring this right over. So you're going to get a very different look with this one. Again, this is more of a traditional look and how they would have stamped, you know, back in the day. I probably could have done with a bit more of that actually. And then you just got to push it right over everything. Make sure I get that white out. There we go. So you still get the sentiment, but you just get a different look. Lots of happy mail. Yeah, lots of nice decorative envelopes. So we've got these little ones here that I just did. This crazy one at the start, which if you like to be a bit extra, it's got a happy birthday in the middle, but that could go onto Christmas cards. You've got another one there with the alcohol ink, the markers, metallic markers. A pour onto an actual envelope there as well. And there's just so many more ideas using the string. Where did I put that one? Oh, back here, didn't I? Yeah. But you've got all these examples which I showed at the beginning. They're all in all the videos. I'll go back, just show you these ones again for anybody that's joining. I love these kind of styles with the little charm effect and wrapping them like a parcel. Nice simple way to fix your envelopes there. And I like that one as well. And then I've still got all these as well. It's just, yeah. Tons of ways to mix, tons of things to add, and hopefully lots to keep you busy.